Hello, welcome, to this professional
19 take, walk bad bar, how bands, luxury chopper, how bands take, walk second, how bands, luxury chopper, foreign bad bar, how gone fishing, a minority,
complete hood rats,
Ew, why would you say that?
Now for the fun step, you're just gonna wanna put that baby in reverse, and then
I think racism is bad, actually. So this has been a video that's been, like, really long overdue, but I didn't feel like doing it for the longest time because, like, I felt like I should wait, like, a longer, healthier amount of time to actually demonstrate change before I just come out and be like, hey, I was kind of a little shit. Like, I was kind of a little shitty little, like, kid, and I said, like, it behaved in some shitty ways. So that's what's going on today. I won't, like, spoil it. I'll just, like, let the video actually play for itself. No interruptions. Oh, so except for this. Thank you, of course, to all the channel members. I have to tell you, we're at almost 100 channel members. I started reading out the names when I had, like, around 20 or 25. So we gotta change the system. So let's turn it into today's channel member lottery. Let's go. All right, come on, big money. Sammy, Bad, Timber, Cobains, Tyree, Rain's Future, Zier, and Nico. I'd also be remiss to not mention the person who named themselves I'm Fishing and I'm Stupid just to get me to read it, so you win too. Wow, congrats to all the winners. And everybody else, here you are. Thanks for supporting me. Here's the video.
When I was 13 years old, I got kind of like indoctrinated into kind of racist like ideology because of a current moral panic that was going on Roblox around a group of people that were dubbed rogangsters. Little 13-year-old me didn't realize this at the time, but it was just a bunch of racist dog whistles masquerading as some movement to like make Roblox better or some shit like that.
rogangsters, they must be stopped. It's getting worse and worse.
What you want, cuz? White people, am I right, guys?
Pretty much Roblox gangsters. Everybody in here, another white people, am I right, guys?
The real power of propaganda in any form is in its ability to convince other people to further it, oftentimes by like convincing them that whatever the problem is that we're claiming is gonna like affect you. And boy oh boy was the message in all of these videos like completely clear.
Rogangsters are a species, actually. They're not even humans, they're a species. Me, when I train my audience to see black hair and think that it's bad, yeah, they're like war groups, but like more toxic because they're black. Also, they're doing white replacement on our good normal games. Also, they're really toxic. Something needs to be done about them. Super aggressive and arrogant. When white people do this with their war groups, it's like, okay, but when I see a black person doing it, then I'm like, whoa, buddy. Don't pull out the 9, you know? Oh, yeah, they're also, like, spreading degeneracy, too, so I think we should just kill them, honestly. And again, they're animals. Yeah, they're a species. But God Fishing, this feels like you're reaching a little too much, okay? I mean, it's not like the audience of this video would be a bunch of just f***ing racists. Like, come on. Oh, this is setting up for like a joke. A new species of monkey humans on Roblox? Monkey screaming noises. Simple as that. Wonder why monkey is trending on Roblox. Why are you making videos on wild gorillas? Rogangsters, more like rogue gorillas. Black Lives Matter, they say. I picture it as a slave boat. I love how you call them species, cause they definitely are. Nearly 400 likes for a comment calling black people a species. Over 100 people saw this comment and was like, yes, this community of black people is a freaking zoo. Let's give this comment a like. Whoever releases it's like a documentary on some animal. It is, though. He's not wrong. They are animals. Yeah, and guess what? Those rogangsters are animal. They act like one. I love how you talk of them like they were animals. Teacher told us to do a work about animals, so I'm gonna show her this. They aren't human beings. They are creatures. Rogangsters, more like zoo animals.
The video on this topic that first reached me was actually Going Limited's first ever, at least publicly available video, titled, like, Becoming a Rogangster for a Day, Roblox. It was released in, like, early, mid-February of 2019, over 5 years ago. And really, I was, like, the primary demographic for this kind of propaganda. I was 13 years old, you know, I live in a relatively middle-class household. So, of course, naturally, like, you know, it just kind of clicked with me. It was something that carried through onto my earliest work on this very YouTube channel. To a pretty embarrassing extent, as I'm about to get it to. In fact, if you sort by oldest in my like channel, like YouTube studio thing, the oldest one that pops up is Roblox rogangsters. This video too probably would have been lost to time if it didn't net me like a fair amount of views. I'm gonna be honest with you. It was in my second week on YouTube. Okay, I had barely turned 14 like a month before that, not even a month before that, and jeez man, this video is so fucking awful. I had to like skip like a certain amount of it because it's like genuinely like embarrassing to watch some of it, but like
On fishing here.
Of course it has f***ing copyrighted music in the background.
And calling them out on all of their god-awful hypocrisies and fallacies and
Yeah, black people, you're getting called out. Calling out black people.
to some 13 and 14-year-olds.
I love how I called them 13 and 14-year-olds, and I myself in this video am 13. Sorry, 14. I just turned 14 at the time of this video. Gotta love that. Talk about god-awful hypocrisy.
It just shows that there's kind of an empty part in their brain. There's just something that is not working right.
Yeah, get called out, black people.
It's like, why are they attention-seeking? Why are they always going out and
Yeah, black people, come on, guys. Why are you attention-seeking? Black people. This is a purely black people problem. That's what me in this video thinks, apparently, so.
oppressing people that are just trying to have a good time?
Oppressing people.
Their standards, which are their own opinion, your standards are your own opinion. Realize that.
I'm facts and logic right now. God, I am hating myself even more and more.
It's your own opinion. It's your own opinion.
Realize that. It's your own opinion. Thank you for just putting images of black people on the screen.
And they're wearing the stitch face. The stitch face is common across both genders. They're always wearing the stitch face.
Both genders, there's only two.
I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt because
No, you
everyone
don't, you
deserves
fucking
that.
guy. You just said, like, 2 minutes ago that they're all insecure and shit, and you were like, you need to make a generalized statement, but this is what they are. What's the deal with black people these days? I think it's coming up on, like, the part where I called them, like, all hood rats or something, which is, like, probably, like, the peak racism in this video, but like I said, this video mostly just has racist undertones.
And it really just kind of reestablishes the fact that, like, all rogangsters are just complete hood.
Pause. At this point in the video, Gone Fishing is about to refer to a group of black people on the internet as hood rats. This is more than problematic, it's incredibly racist.
If we're to ignore all the bullshit there, you know, from me flat out misunderstanding what ethnicity we were even talking about, to I don't know, making softcore racist remarks like calling all of them complete hood rats. Aside from that, I think the most important thing about this video is really the lesson that can be extrapolated about propaganda and its influence on the young minds that it often comes in contact with, especially on a platform like Roblox. For fuck's sake, in the video itself, I like derailed completely just to tell the audience that I was doing it because of going limited.
So if you want to mess with them yourself, go ahead and join. I mean, free range to do whatever you want here.
I'll handle them going.
And I will link in the description what first put me on this topic. Going Limited, he's an awesome dude. Go check him out.
But unfortunately though, my hyperfixation with this and my slight stint towards racism went like further. At the end of the video there was a segment, I guess it was how I like comedically tried to stick the landing, called rednecks, where I proposed that I was going to make, jokingly proposed that I was going to make a like counter movement to the rogangsters, quote unquote, and it was going to be called the, you know, rednecks. I mean, it was clearly a joke. I don't need to like try and sanitize it for you. I could just play goddamn clips of it.
I want to start a group of people called the rednecks. Love the land and live off the land. A group of white people who do some hunting, do some fishing.
Funnily enough, the footage itself actually shows that it actually has me acknowledging that systemic racism exists, which is interesting.
They are all oppressed in our common day era.
You see, with this, you know, rednecks fixation, I actually then pledged to make a game that was going to be the complete opposite of the streets, which was at the time in 2019 the safe haven for Rogangsters. It's so bad. Yeah, it was supposed to be like a fighting game in like rural America. But it was just really Jerry and I just inserting a bunch of fucking free models because we didn't know what the hell we were doing. One of the great things about Roblox is that they have a forever database of all your work and shit on your account. So, yeah, here's that game.
So this game right here that Jerry and I were working on was a game called Pawtucket Grove. It's a funny concept. So you take the same thing as the streets, but you do it in a place like this. But it was born, this funny concept was born out of inherent, I would say light racism, honestly. I would go as far as to say that. And I can actually pull this file up and recover it for you and show you what it looked like and actually like walk you through it. And we can do that right now through the power of editing. I have no idea what to expect of this, by the way. From what I remember, it was just like thrown together a bunch of bullshit free models. Sunday, October 20th, 2019. We're gonna revert to that one. Oh my god, it's lagging. I really sucked at operating Studio at this point. Wow, man. Yeah, it's literally just free models all over the place. And I wanted this game to be like the opposite of the streets. Like I said, it was supposed to be like, I mean, dude, I was giving the streets a run for their money. It's lagging because God is like, please get this off my screen. Don't want to see this. This is one of the worst things man hath wrought. I mean, to be fair, I was 14, but Jesus Christ, even the stated goal for this place is like shit. Oh my god, there's so many viruses. Yeah, no, I'm done for if I press play. Okay, task manager is on standby. Oh my lordy lord. Oh my god, I can't even play. My PC is so cooked. Oh shit. Holy shit, bro, this is to giving the streets a run for their money. Epic. What do I have? So I have a Bloxy Cola. I have a punch. And I guess for weapons, then I gave you a pitchfork. Dude, this was gonna replace the streets, bro. The streets had it coming. The streets had it coming. They're lucky that I gave up on this project, dude. And we're gonna shut this down with Task Manager.
I did not let it rest, though. I did not let it rest. Yeah, because of an audio maker that I was friends with. In November, just a month later, around Thanksgiving, I discovered this game that was operational at the time called Zoe's Hideaway. It was a trap house game that had probably just about 100 people concurrently playing it, over the weekend of Thanksgiving 2019, and I just decided that I was just gonna make a complete fool of myself, and I went on this game on an alt account, recorded some footage of me just walking around, maybe exchanging blows with people, and then I went back in post, dubbed it over with audio of me pointing out and pausing it and being like, this person should be banned according to Roblox's rules, this person should be banned according to Roblox's rules, you said a bad word, buddy, you're getting banned. And I made a video off of it, and it was called how many Roblox Rogangsters can we get banned? Simple enough. You obviously had members of the community there being like, hey, this is really bitch, you're kind of a little bitch for this. And because nobody involved got banned, game didn't get banned, none of that shit, I felt like I was being backed into a corner. I felt like I needed to resort to desperate measures. The desperate measures in question is I sent Going Limited a message about it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I sent him a Roblox message on November 28th, 2019 with the subject headline of Rogangster Infestation with flushed emojis around it. He replied to it, "Thank you, my good sir." But let's see what I actually said in the first place. Hello, sir. Oh god. And I've got a short little old message to why did I have to be such a I'm a well-known audio maker. Oh my god, kill yourself. But today I found what can only be described as an infestation of them. After you leaked Dollhouse roleplay earlier this year, they kinda retreated once it started getting raided. And I believe this new location is where they scurried off to. I've been watching it for a few days, and there's a consistent trend of people that Continue to come back, if not more. That's not grammatically correct. Oh, if you'd like to see for yourself or even make a video on the place, it's called Zoe's Hideaway. All I ask is you credit me for the discovery. If you've got any questions, just gone fishing. Oh, one on Discord. Wow. I hate myself.
Now, in that moment, despite all the people in my comment section I had on that video and the one before being like, hey, this seems a little racially motivated, hey, this seems kind of racist, it didn't matter, because you see, I had the mandate of heaven now, okay? I had the mandate of heaven straight from Going Limited himself. Okay, I mean, not really. He just said, thank you, my good sir. But, like, he acknowledged my existence, and he took my suggestion to heart. So I felt fully justified in what was going to happen in the coming months.
Now, it's because of these accusations of me being a racist.
White people, am I right, guys? Anyways.
This coalesced into my early March 2020 video called, quite simply, Roblox Rogangsters in 2020. I mean, the thumbnail art is goddamn diabolical. Yeah, and this video is just kind of spent pretty much doubling down, I don't know, taking what I had learned in this just not even 6 months of being a content creator, and trying to make a better video than the one I did before. But also going through comments and things from the one before, and pretty much just trying to reaffirm why I was right. The video is pretty lame. I mean, I don't want to like stack it up to be something that sounds like more radical than it actually was. It was just kind of lame. It is like literally just me riffing over lo-fi shitty music and Arsenal gameplay. Remarkably unremarkable.
Comes onto Roblox, right? Then their friends, oh, they, maybe they're interested. They come in, and then you have a little clique that forms on Roblox. They follow that, they follow that, they follow that, and it becomes this like normie simp kind of mesh.
Buzzword. Normie, simp, beta cringe, doomer, boomer. Oh god, fucking euthanize me.
There are of course a couple banger quotes from this that should be mentioned, like the, certified double platinum zinger that I deployed at the very end of the video. 14-year-old me, like, probably thought this was so hard, but it just comes off as like incoherent psych wardian adjacent babble, with a cloak of racism and misunderstanding.
Roblox is a platform for powering imagination. So how fucking stupid do you have to be to choose to be a minority?
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck?
And yet the thing people make call out posts on me for is like making a Columbine edit.
Dude, I just said Roblox is powering imagination, so why would you want to be a minority? What the f-
Choose to be a minority is what I said. Yeah, I don't even think I understood what that meant, like, at all. I think what I was trying to say was, like, why would you, like, dress your avatar up as, like, someone who's, like, you're, like, a poor person or, like, living in the slums? But, that's just based on my other comments. Aside from that, no fucking idea. No excuse for that one. Just a wild fucking comment that I said as a 14-year-old over 4 years ago. Yeah, unsurprisingly, it didn't take much for the same people, it feels disingenuous to be like, the Rogangsters. Really, it's like anybody with just like a conscience to see this video and be like, hey, this sounds like a little bit racist. And as a result, I got like a fair amount of like hate. The backlash that I received though just kind of went completely over my head. Shortly after that, like within a month of the Roblox rogangsters in 2020 video being made, I made a video called Angry Rogangster Comments in brackets Roblox, with the description reading, "Today I took to the front lines of the war on rogangsters to combat some of their points," in all caps, by doing a scuffed comment reading, "Hope you enjoyed," followed by "Comment if gone fishing racist," because of course. Like with the previous one, this one is just me doubling down further, but it's kind of even worse. It's just like just about 8 minutes of me insufferably reading comments and making like snide comebacks to them. Then a few weeks later from that, another video. This one was another trap house that I found because of an audio maker friend of mine. This time I decided to quote-unquote raid it. The video was titled Raiding a Roblox Trap House. It was not really a raid, I just called it one, but I mean, I don't know if you would count like 3 to 5 of my most dedicated fans going in and misbehaving a quote-unquote raid, because that's like pretty much what everybody else was doing. The only difference is I had a OBS running, so...
welcome back to the Gone Fishing YouTube channel. Okay, if you've been a fan of me for like a very long time, I have this video.
Very long time. At the point that I was recording this was like, what? My channel had barely been up for 6 months.
Yeah, he's getting destroyed!
Doesn't look like they're saying like anything about me though.
Spam Gone Fish YouTube, spam Gone Fish YouTube.
I kind of...
That's embarrassing, dude. This one person said like 3 messages, and you can't even see them in the chat anymore because everybody else like doesn't actually give a fuck.
And it was just kind of harmless, right? The only reason I mention it is because this is the kind of point where things in this little saga start to take a turn, pretty much. A month after the spurious trap house raid in May of 2020, I made another video, this time called Beating Up Criminals on the Streets, Roblox. And actually, unlike the other ones, this one is like, I would say like 85% based, which was surprising because like the video looks like just kind of vigilantism with some xenophobia mixed in on the surface. The description reading, "Today the boys and I took to the Roblox ghetto to become vigilantes and beat up criminals. Bro, dude, that racist gone fishing, dude, he's back, dude, run, run, run." Followed by, "Don't take anything you hear in this video too seriously, especially if you're a rogangster." The first like 15 seconds of it gave me a fucking heart attack.
I am angry. You guys don't see my angry side, but I'm really, really angry today. Do you know that 16% of the population causes 60% of the crimes? 16% of the population causes 60% of the crimes.
I know, that's crazy. White people, am I right, guys?
But actually, if you'd believe me, this video, surprisingly, is actually a video, and I had not seen this in years, by the way, since it was probably uploaded was the last time I saw it. Surprisingly, this video is actually a critique about police brutality? I had a completely different paragraph in the script written for this before I actually saw the video myself. I was just kind of speculating on what it was about because I hadn't seen it. And then I watched it and I had to like delete everything and fucking rewrite it because the video was actually surprisingly like thoughtful social commentary through like an ironic lens. The premise of the video was that we, as in me, Jerry, and my Discord girlfriend at the time, were gonna like do police brutality and on the streets, and we made it like obviously purposefully like over exaggerated, saying things like,
I give equal brutality, so I'm just gonna...
Equal brutality? I believe in equal brutality. See, look, we were woke, okay?
Speak this furry up.
What? That's dank, dude. All my haters are gonna fucking 180 on me when they see this.
She's in a Muslim, she's a terrorist. Terrorist!
Okay.
We just lost Al-Qaeda.
Okay, never mind. Maybe I like myself. Maybe I was actually low-key funny as fuck. Some of this actually ages like a fine wine. Shit's actually kind of funny.
Oh, this guy's graffitiing. I just saw him whip out his spray paint. We can kill him. That's what.
Like, come on.
Vandalism is punishable by death. You get the electric chair.
An obvious joke about police brutality aimed at the actual institution and not at the victims of police brutality. I was kind of shocked seeing this, considering it was supposedly a video, by my own words, installed into the rogangster saga. If anything, you would have expected it to be like, alright, the police fucking rule, you know, blue lives matter, and we're gonna go kill a bunch of Black Lives Matter protesters. No. The only thing that was like, the only thing that I would say brings it down is there is like one joke in the video that is made in extremely poor taste.
I can't breathe. Now, I can't breathe.
So that one kind of brings it down a couple points, but the next video in the saga was 2 months later from that, called The Return to Dollhouse Roleplay, strangely featuring Lil Darky. Quote unquote featuring Lil Darky, because I talked to him on Discord, like in a Discord VC, and he like said my name, and I thought that was cool.
Hey, fucking gone fishing.
So that was pretty great. And I only wanted to put it in there like just because I thought it was cool, and it gave me like some level of like street cred. And the rest of it, besides like the little darky part, is like so fucking mundane. I would not be mentioning it in this video at all, aside from the fact that near the end of the video, when playing the game Club Iris, I referred to it as
More of a hub for white privilege.
True. What the f? See, this is what the f? Was I actually woke all along?
2 months later, after this video, in August of 2020, we had finally hit the 1 year anniversary since my first Roblox Rogangsters video. And in doing so, I decided to make the official quote-unquote finale in the saga. Fucking finally, Jesus Christ. Shortly after I turned 15 years old. And therefore bottling up this entire brief little racist fiasco into 1 year, being 2019 to 2020. I rewatched the video. It's pretty okay, and like, who cares for the most part. There's like some hiccups in it.
Talking about the past two videos where I may have gone wrong, and this is one thing that I think I did right in this video, that some of the comments refuse to pay attention to. They're like, Rogangsters aren't always black.
Okay, you mean the one picture of a white person you showed, you fucking cracker?
White people, am I right, guys?
Aside from that, though, it's just kind of a nothing burger. The only other thing I'll add is that the description is kind of funny, because it says, like, it's like telling you, like, the chapters of the video, and it says, like, Chapter 1, Introduction. Okay, simple enough. Chapter 2, Criticism versus Hate Speech. It's like, I'm sorry, but if you're trying to draw that line, you've clearly fucked up. Yeah, that's kind of the video. Overall, this video was spurred on because I was like looking back at my like history on YouTube and such, and I just wanted to make kind of a video just about it. I've been growing very, very fast lately. Yeah, and I just felt like I would just put all my cards on the table. I have nothing to hide. So anyways, that's the video. I'm just riffing now. Racism is bad, actually, I think. Why would I say I think?
But we're gonna become a rich Roblox gangster. Rich Roblox gangster.
Shut up! 50 years ago, they had you.
Holding the levers of power and running the system to your benefit.
You can talk, you can talk, you can talk your brain now, motherfucker. Roll out.
Cracker. Cracker. Cracker.
Oh my god.
Cracker. Cracker, as in whip cracker, also known as a slave master. The term originated in the 1800s by the victims of the transatlantic slave trade. Racism's a crime, and you should be in jail. Your parents pay your rent, but they won't pay your bail. And no one thinks you're cool just because you say the N-word. Yeah. One take, Jake, let's go. I'm serious. Okay, maybe I did one take before this, but like...
Yeah.